Do you fancy growing a really nice ornamental tree in your garden? Well, this is one I've had for years. It started off actually in a patio pot, and as it grew larger, I decided to plant it out in full view of the house with its beautiful golden leaves. This is a variety of Japanese maple. It's an Acer variety, and this is called Acer shirasawanum Aureum. Aureum meaning golden, because it's got this beautiful broad golden leaves. Now in the spring the bud starts to unfurl, and as the new leaves burst out of these beautiful rich pink buds, the leaves open and they broaden as we move through spring into summer. Now it grows well in full sun, as I've got it here, but it tolerates some shade as well. If it is in a very open, exposed site, then the leaves can dry out and scorch. You must make sure that it's got plenty of water at the root. Watering well during dry weather, good mulch of organic material and compost around the base will keep it looking healthy. There are lots of different varieties of Japanese maples that form perfect small trees for small gardens, good in patio pots when they're very young, but probably finding a permanent position for them as they get a little bit older. Now, as with all Japanese maples, they start to flower through the spring, and then these flowers turn into seed pods, the typical maple seed pods, little umbrellas you might have seen on sycamore trees that kids will throw up in the air and let them circle down to the ground. And this Acer shirasawanum Aureum also produces these beautiful little seed pods too. But it's a lovely ornamental tree. I've never pruned it. Doesn't need any sort of annual pruning at all, but obviously if a shoot gets out of place you could trim it back as it's needed. Just watering, feeding with a good multi-purpose feed in spring to boost the new growth, and you'll enjoy a lovely feature tree like this. Now these acers or Japanese maples form lovely feature trees for small gardens. When they're small you can keep them in a pot. As they get bigger, plant them out, and I think they're best if you can find a permanent position for them in the garden. They look lovely through from spring when the new leaves unfurl right the way through to autumn, and before the leaves fall in autumn they take on the most beautiful fiery colours of burnt amber and orange, transforming the plant before the leaves fall and it goes dormant for the winter. So here we have a wonderful tree for any garden really, a Japanese maple, Acer shirasawanum Aureum.